Hello guys, welcome back to Terra Train vs Cars once again. Now, this time, we are back in my series rating the maps of the game here. So yeah, this is the episode for the desert map. Now, as you guys probably saw, I did an episode on the main map where I gave it a rating of 9 out of 10, which actually isn't a bad rating. I think the first map is really good, but this map is actually really cool, and I'm going to show you that now. First off, this map has a lot different cars, and very unique cars as well, that aren't introduced in the first map. Like, for example, the BP box engine, which is this really, kinda weak, but like, really interesting design kind of vehicle. I actually kinda like this one. And it also has a lot of trains that aren't in the main map. Like, for example, there are like so many trains that are in here that aren't in the main map. Like, for example, let's look at this one. This one, the trains aren't the coolest, but this one's kind of cool. Okay, it has some detail, like the fans and things. Like, you can see some things here. So yeah, like the train does that. Oh god. Yeah, that's one of the weaker trains, so don't worry about that. And there's also some really cool underground trains. Like, for example, right here, we have the Metro. This is the original, I believe it's called the Metro. There's no sign, but I know it's called the Metro. So this is, like, really cool. There is there is some... Now, this is the first map to have a train that is toolbox. And some toolbox detail. Like, for example, these tracks here. Like, these tracks here, these are toolbox and things like that. Like, some things are toolbox. But it overall isn't that bad. It has like, for example, this is one of the locomotives that is also featured in the main map, which I didn't show in the previous video, but don't worry, I will show it to you in a later video. So this is the freight train that's also in the main map. And like, there is some tools, like for example, these cactuses are toolbox, but these are official Roblox cactuses, so nothing to worry about. It has some really cool cars. Like, for example, here we have the Calamity Jeep. This is the Calamity Jeep. Its camera is a little bit broken. Like, that's because Roblox glitched out. Like, it's not the game creator's fault. It's just Roblox camera glitch thing. They updated their car scripts. So, like, it's like that. So, yeah, don't worry about that. But, yeah, there are some really cool cars here. Oh, yeah, this is like a normal one. There's some really cool cars. Like, the lighting is a little bit weird in the map. I hope you guys can see. That work? I'm just manually writing things so you guys can see. There you go. Now you guys can see. Now, so this is the train that is toolbox. It's called the GTA train. It's from Grand Theft Auto. Similar to one of the trains from Grand Theft Auto, I believe. So here you can see, he didn't make it its toolbox, but he did make it, like, he slightly edited it, making it move and able to destroy cars. So yeah, I believe that's the only toolbox train in here. So, like I said, toolbox isn't bad. Toolbox isn't a bad thing. It's just something that makes games less of quality. Now, I'm going to show you another train here we have, which is actually really cool. It's based off a car here. This is called, I believe it's like a type of Spectre thing here. If I can get in. Yeah, it's similar to a Spectre, which is an actual car. It's really cool. It actually flies, so that's technically a train. Oh. Make a little bit less there. Made a little bit too bright. There you go. There. So that's that one. We also have a really weak train here, which isn't bad. This is another little kind of train thing here. So yeah, it has some trains. It's not like as super detailed as others. But here you can kind of like see here. This is a green. I think it's called the green passenger locomotive. Give me a second, there we go. So this is a green passenger locomotive. It's very tiny. Like this is a very small train. So yeah, you kind of get an idea. Some things are small. The brightness a bit better for you guys. There you go. So now you guys can see, and it's not immensely bright. So yeah, there are some trains. Like there are some things that were being constructed here. This map is technically, I wouldn't rate it as much as the main map because the main map is much more detailed. But this has a considerable amount of detail. However, this map does have something. This map does have something that the main map doesn't have. And I'll show you that right now. I'll show you guys something that the main map doesn't have, which is actually really cool, which a lot of people would like. This game has a boat. This is the only boat in the entire game, and it is right here in the desert map, which is actually really interesting. It's just like a little boat that goes on water that you can drive and things like that. Like they have like a little kind of like water area here, kind of interesting. And like here you have the so it has a lot of stuff. Another interesting thing is that if you're an administrator or a beta tester like me, or somehow if you if you're somehow able to get up here, they actually have some jets here which you can fly. Yeah, these are toolbox, I know, but these are actually really cool. I'll show you how to drive them actually. I'll just drive one here just to show you. Here we have let me see how to drive. I haven't done this in a while. Y, and you can just kind of fly here, and look there, look, I'm flying now, you see. Just gonna project it. There we go. So you kind of yeah, there's some cool stuff, you know. So yeah, I would overall rate this map. I'm gonna give this map an 8 out of 10. Because it's just okay, maybe a 7.5, around 7.5 to 8 out of 10. It's an okay map, but it's not a bad map. I wouldn't call it a bad map. So yeah, this is the second episode for my map rating series. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next episode where I will rate the mountain map. I'll see you guys there. Goodbye.